Hey y'all, I'm still recovering, so I'm here just chilling, um, just trying to fight through the pain and stitches and stuff and all that from the surgery. But in the meantime, keeping myself busy. In fact, um, the other day I had an old customer of mine uh, who had a problem, and yeah, I could have stayed home and told him, "Hey, look, I'm recovering from yada yada," but I just couldn't, like, and here in New York, it's hard for a motherfucker to sit down. So, I mean, like, I had to get up out and get out of the house for a minute, at least do something that I love. So I went to help my customer. He was a retired police officer, and he's a good man, really good man. And the problem that he had was, and the reason I'm making this video, because a lot of you people don't really recognize when you're being scammed or hacked. It's the truth. It's the truth. There's a lot of people out there that don't even know it. They just go with the flow, and then they end up getting ripped off. But at the end of the day, I go down there, and he's telling me, "Hey, I got this screen. It's all blue. It's completely blue, and I can't, see any words on it. It's just a blue screen, and it's not operating." And he wanted me to take a look. So as soon as I get there, yeah, sure enough, there's a blue screen there, no message, no nothing. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty odd, because usually, even if you get a blue screen of anything, somewhere along the hardware abstraction layer is going to go ahead and tell you, hey, look, this is crashed or whatever, and it's going to kick back a message somehow. So I thought that was pretty weird. But so I continued observing and everything. And now I'm going to get to the part that, is going to be the lesson for the day. All right. As I'm observing the goings on in the computer, I'm putting in some commands in a command line that I brought up, a command prompt that I brought up using my USB stick that kind of loads its own operating system. It's called a PE. So I loaded up the PE, and when I did that, as soon as I did that, these sons of bitches called they called my customer. Like, they started ringing his phone, because I hear him go, these sons of bitches, Sacramento, there they go again. And I'm like, Sacramento, what are you talking about? And he goes, oh yeah, well, the guys that took my money, took the cards, took the Google Play cards, and I didn't even know about it. I was like, huh? What are you talking about? And he says, oh yeah, they told me to buy 2 Google Play cards and to read the numbers back to them if I wanted to continue using Microsoft, using Windows. So I'm like, nah, bro, nah. I said, you're being scammed, blah blah blah. So I said, I told him, oh, and not only that, he actually bought $600 worth of these cards under their direction when they called his house. Okay, now I know what a lot of y'all are saying. How did they call his house? Now I'm gonna get to the good part. This is what these sons of bitches did. What they did was, they created a sort of fake screen that really was a mirroring of what they loaded up on their screen. So in other words, this is what they did. They hacked into his computer with some kind of malware. Somehow they got on his computer, right? And then they activated the malware to mirror their computer screen, which is a blue screen, just blank blue screen. While they're doing this, they can observe everything he was doing, everything he was typing, any click or attempt to click on this, that, and the third. They were actually watching this. And when they saw what I was doing, they know a pro from, like, just a customer that they're trying to rip off. And they seen what I was doing. So apparently they tried to call him to either try to stop. I don't know why they called. It's kind of silly, because if you know that I'm in town, the sheriff's in town, you ain't going to try that. Like, what's the point? You might as well lay back, lay low, and call it a day. I guess you got whatever you could get out of the man, which was two of the Google Play cards that he actually went to a CVS under their direction. They told him, you need to go to CVS and buy 2 Google Play cards and then read us back the numbers, and then we'll give you your Windows back. So he had gotten 2, and then they called back and said, hey, we made a mistake in the accounting. That's not enough. You have to go get 4 more. So he got to use his computer, this man. He doesn't know no better. And he went back, got 4 more of this. I'm like, wow, But something told him something was fishy, and he hadn't called me in a minute because, I fix his when I fix a computer, it's going to last a good long time. And it lasts a good long time, so he didn't really, had any reason to call me. So he called and, told me about the blue screen and everything. I went down there, and this is what happened. All right. I'm going to tell you something, you people something, all right? Not only from what I've told you already so far about, how they can actually mirror their screen over to your screen, but basically, if you ever get a message that says something about Windows, like if Windows is booting up, right? And then it says, something like, can't boot Windows or can't load Windows in safe mode. As soon as you get that message, the second you see that message, unplug your doggone network, turn off your wireless, right away. Because basically what that is there's a command that you can edit in the BCD. It's called the BCD is what now boots Windows according to the way that you want Windows to boot. So in BCD edit, you can put something called in a command in BCD. You can say, all right, whenever Windows is going to boot, I want you to boot into a safe mode, right? But then there's a other parameter that says, okay, well, where to boot the safe mode from? Safe mode Windows from. And that's where it gets scary. Because what they do is they tell the operating or the BCD to boot a safe mode Windows operating system from an IP address or a network address. It will say safe boot equals network. And then from the time BCD sees that, whatever IP address or whatever that they have in the software script that they put on your computer, it will go to that IP address, go to that network, and boot from their network in China, in freaking Russia or Czechoslovakia, wherever these assholes are from. Nigeria, all these jerk-offs. I hate freaking hackers. I freaking hate them. I wish I could line them all up and then put a bullet right in their freaking face, because they've hurt a lot of elderly customers of mine. And every time they hurt an elderly customer, I get madder and madder at these people. Before it was just like, oh, they're annoyance, But now it's turned into like a hate. Like I want to eradicate these pieces of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just not right. You got elderly on pensions, barely surviving. And these sons of bitches are ripping them off. I just burns me the hell up, man. Really violently burns me up. I know that ain't right. But at the end of the day, I really want to hurt people like that. Dead ass. But in any event, just be careful out there. Again, you ever see anything that says can't load Windows in safe mode, immediately unplug your network cable. If you want to hit me up on Facebook or whatever to help you out and possibly see if you're a victim as well of a hacking or anything really, for my friends, it's always free. I'll go ahead and help you out as best as I can. All right, y'all have a good day. I'm going to try to go ahead and take some more pain medicines because I think the ones I took are wearing hell on, man. It's like hurting like a mug. Anyway, y'all be safe. Be good, and God bless and bless up.